Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome, guys. Welcome back to one podcast. The Nigerian hustle, how immigrants thrive abroad. The Nigerian hustle, how immigrants thrive abroad. I don't know why you're watching us from. We are live on YouTube. It's a regular podcast. Normally do every Friday. And this evening is just a sort of celebration on talk about Nigerians abroad, how Nigerians abroad, how they are thriving, immigrants abroad, how they are thriving. You see this thing called Nigerian hustle. I don't know if you heard it before. Nigerian hustle, my brother, my sister. It's a global phenomenon. It's a global phenomenon. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you drop a Nigerian, in America, the UK, Canada, Dubai, or even Antarctica. Can call that anywhere. Just give a Nigerian 6 months. You will find a way to make money. Get Wi-Fi, start maybe one of small businesses or something like that on the side, start hustling on the side. Because when it comes to survival, Nigerians don't play. We don't play at all. Let's be honest. A lot of people see only the success. They only see the success stories and all that, the LinkedIn promotions, the new house in Toronto, the wedding pictures with snow on the background. Nobody really talks about the wahala, the problem, the issues that comes in between. Okay. So this evening we want to analyze it. We want to talk about it in a way that you will understand. Because I want to talk about really what it really means to hustle as a Nigerian abroad. I mean the wins, the madness, the tears, I know the small peppers that makes the story sweet. We want to talk about it. Okay. You see, when we talk about Nigerian dreams, it's simple. It's just simple. Get visa, leave the country, make money, and blow. All right. Then send dollars home, build house, then try to retire early. That's just a Nigerian dream. Okay. Let me say it again. The Nigerian dream is simple. It's just get visa, leave the country, make money, or you can say blow, right? Then send dollars home, build house, and do what? Retire early. Because we've heard that story before. We heard that one before. We heard it so many times. Okay. But then when you land abroad, then the reality will just hit you like Lagos traffic on the Monday morning. You understand? So you realize that nobody cares about your first class degree from Unilag or your first class degree from Uniport. You can't even use your accent freely because half of the time people are asking you to repeat yourself. They don't really hear what you're saying properly. Repeat yourself. Pardon. Come again. They want you to repeat yourself because of your what accent. Then suddenly you're sharing flat with four other people. Most times maybe people that you don't know. Asian people, Eastern Europeans, or something like that. You guys are sharing, depending on the country where you are, you're sharing because that's how it is. You're sharing flat with other people because you need the same money. You cannot like afford staying in a full house just all by yourself because the amount you got to pay is a lot. You're applying for jobs that say entry level, but the entry level that requires 5 years of experience, two references, and your left kidney. You just come, but they need 5 years of experience. They need two references. So where did they get that? Okay. And that's when it begins. The real Nigerian hustle. Every Nigerian abroad has a story. I don't know your story. You can put your story on the comment section. How was your hustle? How did you experience it? What did you see when you leave? What did you see when you arrive in the country? Okay, then there's medical doctors for night shift as a nurse. Nurse aides. They're just like maybe assistant nurses. They're doing overnight shift. All right, you see banker from maybe Abuja now. Maybe they are driving Uber in Chicago. You see engineer from Port Harcourt now doing what security work in London. And guess what? They all still send money back home every month because family must eat, mama must eat, their wives or children must eat. But here is the thing: there's not where this. That means this not where the story ends. It's not. That's just the beginning. Give a Nigerian time. Just give him time. I don't know if you heard that before. We start small, but we don't stay small. I don't know if you heard that before. Maybe it's the first time you're hearing it, right? Nigerians they start small, but they don't stay small. That the same Uber driver that start coding, you see him that he start coding on YouTube and ends up working in tech. He was an Uber driver. You find out that there's no job. What do you do? Spare time. He's learning coding on YouTube. From there, he start working in a tech company. The security guard start his own company, logistics business back home. You see him. He's sending foodstuff back home to wherever the country where he is. He has his own shop. Now he becomes now employer. He start employing other people. That woman that you see that doing night shift as a assistant nurse, very just little time, he becomes what? A registered nurse. He buy a house and helps others to relocate, helping other people now to relocate. I'm talking about Nigeria hustle abroad, the immigrant stories, the immigrant experiences and all that. That's what we are talking about this evening. Okay, I don't know if you're joining us from. All right. Normally, how we do it, we open the line for you to call. And I would like you to give me your own story. Give me stories, either your own story or your family story or a friend's story or your brother or sister's story about their hustle abroad. What is their story? You can put on the comment section as well, your story. Okay? Talking about Nigerian hustle. The number is on the screen now. That's the number. +447449823876. That's the number to call to join the program. What is your Nigerian story? What we talk about Nigerian hustle abroad, how immigrants survive, how immigrants thrive abroad. Okay, I want you to give me your story. I can put on the comment section. Okay, all right, we'll crack on. We're talking about Nigerian hustle abroad, how most of the immigrants, how they thrive, how they succeed, what are the things they do. Okay, let's. I want to talk about the side hustle a little bit. I want to talk about the side hustle a little bit. Okay. because even when you look at the magic of the Nigerian hustle, when you look at how Nigerians they thrive, the thing is that every Nigerian they adapt fast. Nigerians adapt fast. Whatever they enter, whatever they go to, they adapt fast. You see them, they rebrand faster. They rebrand faster. And somehow in the middle of a struggle, you you see Nigerian, you still find swagger. We still find swagger. It's still like, even when they're struggling, they still find a way to, what I mean, feel cool, enjoy themselves. You will not, they will not normally like try to show you that maybe they're struggling or something. They still find a way to swag. Do you understand? Are you getting me? So when you talk about the side hustle, because without them, diaspora life no go balance now. It will not be balanced. Every Nigerian abroad has at least one side hustle. They always at least they go one side hustle. You're working in a hospital, but selling wigs on Instagram. Go on TikTok, you see them on Instagram, all of them just see. Some of them are nurses, some they are maybe like they're doing security jobs, all of that. But they still have their side hustle. Okay? You're an IT, but you are doing Uber Eats on weekends. You know what I'm saying? Even pastors abroad most of them they have side hustle. They do church on Sunday, wedding photographs on Saturday. You see them on Saturday. Anyway, wedding, they're going there doing MC, taking pictures. And then when you get there and see, oh, that's our pastor. Pastor, you doing? Pastor is okay. Pastor ask you, do you want to take a picture? Do you want a picture? Just see, let me take a picture. What is he doing? He's a pastor. He's hustling. That's his side hustle. He's taking picture, photographs on Saturdays, on weekends, Sunday morning. You see him, he put on his suit, coming back to church. Praise the Lord. God is good. How was your weekend? Because Nigerians don't sleep. We grind. We grind. We say, God, I beg, and keep moving. We don't stay one place. And stay, keep moving, stray away, keep moving. Sometimes we even like post, you see some people, they start posting motivational quotes like, don't stop when you are tired. You seen that on Facebook, on Instagram. They're posting there. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you are done. Meanwhile, the person that is posting the motivational quote is on Red Bull because he's doing overtime. When he's on the break, that's when he's sending those quotes. He's on Red Bull. He's taking the second Red Bull. Doesn't want to sleep because he's doing overtime. It's in the morning. At the end of the day, he still make it look good. That's Nigerian gift. And also Nigeria costs as well because everything that have advantage always have disadvantage. People says Nigerians are thriving abroad, but the truth, not everyone is thriving, right? We know that. Not everyone is thriving. It's normal. You understand? There are some people that give you their own story, tell you their own, you know what I mean, bad stories and all that. Because some people are just surviving beautifully. They're just surviving beautifully. So what are we talking about? What are we discussing this evening? We're just talking about Nigerian hustle, how immigrants thrive, how they thrive abroad. Nigerian hustle. Okay, as a Nigerian, I have the first class. I mean, like the first. I have experience. I have friends, Nigerians. I see a lot of people. So I'm just giving you based on experience, and also what other countries, how they see Nigerians as well. What are the things? All those kind of things. You understand? Because in most cases, you see that you are Nigerian, and the other person is from another country. Both of you You took the same flight, you arrive in the same country, the same day. In next 1 year or 2 years, you'll be like, what? What's going on? Both of you came the same time. Nigerian is gone. He's a different person. And you'll be wondering what is really happening. How? That how they are made. That's how they made. I get to be. So do they thrive? Why are they thriving? We talk about the hustle abroad. What are they? What is it? What makes them different? Because whether it's Lagos, London, Toronto, or Togo, it doesn't matter where this person is. If there's one thing you can't take away from a Nigerian, is the ability to survive anywhere, anywhere, and make it look easy. Okay, even even when this person is crying inside, even when they are like I told you before, when they're like they are in pain, they are walking in a 15 degree or minus 15, minus 10 or minus in the ice cold, they still have that swag. Okay, they still have that swag because when we talk about how Nigerians against all odds, they're out there striving, thriving. Many countries thriving, thriving. Hello. Hello, good evening. Welcome. Yeah, hello, can hear you go on. I can hear you go on. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on. Go on.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Go on. I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go. Just say what you want to say. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to say is that when when the Nigerian they land, it doesn't matter where it is, whatever country it is, whenever they land there, there's this I don't know. There the way I don't know, I seriously I don't know where they get that mindset on mentality. The way they are made is quite different. You understand what I mean? It's quite different. Okay, talking about the blood, even the sweat, the side hustle, the survival job, everything, but every days and all that. They got everything, everything. But I think we have to like touch. We have to talk about the lies. The lie that many people they buy into. You understand? You know that one. Once you jackpot, everything will be all right. Okay. Most times I hear that as well. Someone will tell you, "Wow, come on, man. Once I leave Nigeria, once I left Nigeria, once immediately I land abroad, I don't hammer, I've kill it." You understand? So then as if maybe the moment your passport gets stamped, angels will descend and hand you a high paying jobs or something like that, high paying tech job immediately. Oh, or they give you a Range Rover and then maybe like permanent residency, just like that. Immediately they just come in and they just give it to you. It doesn't really work like that sometimes. It doesn't really work like that sometimes.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Hello?
So it doesn't really work like that sometimes. You land abroad and then the reality will just slap you like fuel subsidy. You don't understand what I mean? Like fuel subsidy removal or something, like just give it to you, like hit you straight away. Suddenly the same person who used to like shout at Port Harcourt, and now thanking God just to have hot water. Your British neighbors smile at you, but you're wondering, is this kindness or coded racism? Your Nigerian engineering degree, nobody rates it. You are now cleaning toilets, driving Uber, pretending not to be offended when someone says your name wrong for the 15th time. But here is the twist: you still rise. You still rise. Because if there's one thing we know how to do, if there's one thing Nigerians know how to do, is to turn some suffering into success. Okay? Let me tell you something. Nigerians abroad are killing it, right? Talk about doctors, nurses, software engineers, tech bros with hoodies and crypto dreams, business women. I mean, like they're flipping puff into premium catering empires. You see them, they come in to go to all those weddings on weekends or something like that. You see them, food, jollof rice and all that, they coming in, they're making the business. Most of them, you see them, they are nurses. Some of them, they are doctors, engineers. That's their side hustle. You understand? You still talk about students juggling 3 jobs, 2 degrees, and still finding time to post motivational quotes. Some of the students, you see them, they are doing, I mean, like from job to work, they pop in there, they take 3 hours, they're going back to school, all of that, they're flipping, telling you that he or she, they are doing their second degree. Do you understand? All that. I'm telling you that I know a guy. This one is a true story, okay? This person came to the US with 2 shirts and just like he just 2 shirts. And the next thing he got is a dream. He got 2 shirts and a dream. Do you understand? He wished when he pop in there, there's nothing, no job to nothing. What he start doing is start washing dishes, deliver pizza. He slept in someone's basement. 10 years later, talking about 10 years later now, this man owns 3 properties. He drives a Tesla. Now he gives TED talks. Sometimes maybe if you know who I'm talking about, go take TED talks on TikTok. Probably Google it, see that he hustle with purpose. That's one of his titled topics. What he talked in TED talks on TikTok. Do you understand? He's a Nigerian, only Nigerian. What I'm trying to say is that Nigerians, we thrive because we are born into adversity. I don't know really why. I don't know what is the problem, but how Nigerians are made. Okay, We are born into adversity. We grow up with stress as one of our language. Go to Lagos, go, I don't know, every city I'm talking like, go to Abuja, go to Port Harcourt, go to Enugu, anywhere you go to like Cross River. I'm talking about Nigerians. If you are Nigerian or if you never visited Nigeria, you visited Nigeria before getting there. Talking about stress, proper stress. Stress is Nigerians' love language. Is a normal. I'm talking about a normal thing. From ASU strike to election chaos to surviving December in Lagos traffic. By the time you get abroad, you already have a PhD in problem solving. What is it that you're going to see that you've not seen before? You know, when someone has PhD in problem solving, that's why Nigerians, whenever they pop in any country they pop in, you will be there like screaming, shouting, "Wow, man, it's hard, man. What's going on?" He'll be looking at you like, what are you talking about? Come on, man. This is my breakfast. Problems, wahala is my brother's elder sister, or whatever. It's a normal thing in our family. That's what they do. You understand what I'm saying? That does not mean that it doesn't come with a controversy or something like that. It's in there. I'm talking about this hustle culture we worship. Sometimes it's madness. We glamorize the grind so much that we forget how many people are silently suffering. I'm not saying that there are not people are suffering. There are some people that are suffering. Nigerians, there are some of them silently, they are suffering. People depressed in diaspora. There are people that are there that are depressed. Yes. Though those that are shining, those that are making it, are like making so much noise and all that. To the extent that those that are struggling, those that are suffering silently, they cannot hear them. They can't hear them. They cannot hear their voices. Some people that are working 3 jobs. Some are sleeping 4 hours, sending money home to people who think they are balling, who think they are making it, smiling on Instagram, taking pictures. While when you see them in Walmart, they are crying. They can't go home. They don't feel at home where they are. And you'll be like waiting 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. They're not home because of what? They have not getting their residence permit. They can't travel. They are born out. Some of them are isolated. But some, I mean, like, you see that they are afraid to say they are struggling and they are afraid to say that they are suffering because what will people say? What will people say? What would their family members say? What would their friends say? Okay. So let me just say it here clearly. Not everyone abroad is thriving, right? We know that. Not everyone abroad is thriving. Some are just surviving beautifully. But we many people see that most times they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it at all. They just said posting, trying to take a pictures, they put in there, God is good, God did this. Pretend like everything is okay. It's there. And they see that Nigerian hustle abroad is real. That's the truth. It's real. It's powerful. It's inspiring. But it's also exhausting. And not everyone makes it. Not everyone makes it. The problem is that those are making it are too loud. They're too loud. You know what I'm saying? They're too loud. So what are we talking about? The Nigerian hustle. How immigrants thrive abroad. How immigrants thrive abroad. Okay, I know that some people trying to call. I don't know what's going on with the calls, and they can hear me and I can hear them. They can't hear me. I can hear them. I don't know why. Okay, you guys keep trying. Okay. What's your own story? What is your own story? What is your own story? What is your own story? By your Nigerian story, your Nigerian struggle abroad, your hustle abroad. What's your story? You can put it in the comment section. Let me know. Because every one of you have a story. Every Nigerian abroad has a story. Do you understand? Every story. The pictures look good, but behind the scenes is stress, isolation, the bills that multiply faster than I don't know. The bills are just piling up fast, fast, fast. Some people are working 3 jobs, like I said earlier, just to stay afloat. Okay, they are lonely, they are homesick, they're burnt out, but they can't complain because you are in there. I mean, like you are in the abroad now. You're living the dream. So who are you going to complain to? Do you want your friends to laugh at you? Do you want your friends to like call you names or something? You're lazy or something like that. Your family members will start laughing at you. Some people are struggling. They're I mean, like they are suffering on a daily basis. Okay. Then back home, people are saying, he's in Canada now. He's balling. He's making it. But you, the supposed baller, are crying silently. You rented a basement. You rented basement where you are a big boy from Nigeria. You left most of your jobs and everything to come here. But see where you're living in the basement. You're crying, shedding tears, wondering if you made the right choice. But nobody talks about that. Nobody never talk about that part. Nobody gonna tell you that because we've all been taught to equate struggle with pride. That is it. We think suffering is a badge of honor. No. Sometimes the real hustle is learning how to rest. The real hustle is learning how to do what? To rest. Okay? But one thing I respect Nigerians for, one thing I respect all Nigerians, if you're listening to me now, you're watching me, every Nigerian that's abroad, the respect I got for every one of you is that no matter how hard it is, we turn pain into purpose. We take every L and flip it into a lesson. You see a Nigerian who started with zero connections, and 5 years later, they are sponsoring others. You've seen that many of them, they are employing people, they're starting charities, they're mentoring students, they are still giving back to society, giving back to the, to the family, the community. One hustle is not just about survival, it's about legacy, right? It's about legacy. We don't just make it out when we open the door for the next person, there are one who come in, put them, set them up, just like, give them the way what to do, tell them what to do. At the end of the day, the Nigerian hustle abroad is both a blessing and a burden. It's a mix of ambitions, right? Resilience and small madness, all of that together, put together, is what happens when the people refuse to give up. When, listen, many other countries, some of them, you see that most times when they like talk about Nigerians, the way they see Nigerians, the way they like, I mean, I don't know, like the way if you, let me just put it that way, the way they respect Nigerians, okay? They start like thinking, what are they made of? What is it that is pushing them? The only thing that is pushing them is just they refuse to give up. Even when life gives them nothing but obstacles, they still stay there smiling, pushing themselves. They refuse to give up because every Nigerian laugh through pain. We joke through poverty. We find joy in struggle, and somehow we all always rise. everywhere, no matter where you are. It's like that. And let me say it again. We laugh through pain. We joke through poverty. We find joy in struggle. It's there. No matter what it is, somehow we always do it. We rise. So if you're abroad right now, maybe tired, overwhelmed, but you are still pushing, let me tell you this, okay? You are doing well. You are doing well. Your hustle is valid. Your hustle is valid. Maybe it's most every one of us need this. We need to talk to each other. We need to tell each other. Whatever you are, as I'm speaking, I'm talking to you now. You are doing well. Your hustle is valid. Your story matters. Okay? While if maybe you are still in Nigeria, dreaming of your own japa'd story, but when you go in, go with sense. It's not easy out there. Go with sense so that you can give your own story. But if anyone can do it, Nigerians, it's Nigerians, they'll find a way. They have that determination. Because we may not have everything, we not have everything, right? But one thing we have for sure is grit. We have it in abundance. And with grit, my people, you can build empires. What is your story? How are you hustling? The line is open. Like I said earlier, the line is open. You can just like call me. Hopefully, I don't know the line can do. Can go on. Call now. You can like go through something like that. Okay. You have your own story. Everyone, you gotta have your own story. Have your story. Said earlier, we thrive because we are born in adversity, right? We grew up with stress as our love language. Can you even think about it? Can you sink in properly? Be someone that grew up with stress as their own love language. A country where has to strike like it's not tomorrow. Courses that you're supposed to have do like maybe a course you're supposed to do 4 years. You end up doing 6, 7 years. At the end of the day, you still come out with first class. Students going to school, there's no light. Most times you see them at night, 11 p.m., 12 p.m., 1 a.m. in the morning. They are reading with candles. They put in candles. That's what they're reading with. Mosquitoes be like, they are reading with mosquito. It's not they don't know if it's a mosquito they are fighting with or for them to grab to understand what they are reading. And when I said that stress is Nigerians' love language, that's what I'm trying to like let you know. Okay? You go on the streets, see them, some of them hawking. They're selling gala. They're selling orange, pure water. They're selling um, soft drinks on the street, cars on the traffic. They're selling to them, try to make money. The same person that is selling, that is hawking on the street, is the same person that is studying engineering in a university. The same person is trying to make money to pay for his school fees as a medicine student. He ask him what's up, what's going on. He wants to become a doctor. And you'll be like, what are you doing here then? You're supposed to be in school reading. He said to you, no, don't worry. I get home, I read. And you're wondering how does he do that? When he gets home, he read at night when others are sleeping. That's when he's reading. And when I'm talking about grinding, he got that grit. He's reading. He will read till 4 a.m. in the morning. Then he will sleep for 2, 3, 4 hours. He'll go to school. Then finish. Once he finish school, you see him on the street again. He's grinding. He's hawking. He's trying to make money so that he will buy his school textbooks and all that. That's how Nigerians, most of them, you see them. You're working with them now at your workplace, and you're looking at them, and you'll be like, what is going on with this guy? Are you not tired? You've been working since morning. This is your second shift. Why? Are you not tired? It's not that he's not tired. That is how he was made or how she's made. When he look back, all the time that mosquito bite him when he was reading back home, he doesn't want that life for him and his children anymore. That's the reason why he's striving. He's putting more shift. He's putting more extra time. He's trying his best to make sure that him, his siblings, his mom and dad, majority of them, that they will not experience that again. What are we talking about? The Nigerian hustle. How immigrants, or you can say how Nigerians strive abroad. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So when you are with Nigerian, when you see a Nigerian and you both of you like start like asking yourself, what is it about these people? This is one of it. They got that adversity. They thrive on it. Do you understand what I mean? So when you complain about stress, when you complain, you see someone complain about stress. This job is stressful. To him, to her, to Nigerian, that thing you call stress is their own love language. You know what I'm trying to say? It's their own love language. They see stress as normal. And that is the reason why it looks as if maybe they're thriving more than other cultures, or more than other countries, or more than other, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? That is it. That's the difference. That is the difference. I don't know. I don't know your story. I don't know your story. You have a Nigerian friend. You married to a Nigerian. What is your story? How do you say? How do you see her? What is it that you think that maybe that make experiences that you experience? How do you see their, their hustle? Yeah, they said it that before. Every Nigerian abroad, they always have a side hustle. It doesn't matter what they're doing, even if the person is a doctor, even if it is an engineer, a nurse. I'm talking about, even I said before, when you talk about the pastors, some pastors will be in church on Sunday as they're preaching and finishing everything. I see them on Saturday. They have their cameras. They're going to weddings. What are they doing? They're taking pictures. Other people taking photographs. You pay them to take a picture. At the end of the day, making money. And you be wondering, say, what? Pastor, what are you doing here? Pastor said to you, God is good. God is good. Because he's out there. That's his side hustle. That is his side hustle. That's the way they make it. See the doctor, the day that is off, he's there on Uber. He's driving Uber. What he's doing? The Uber is his side hustle. He's hustling. The next day, he's going back to his shift. He was going to work 12 for 13 hours as a doctor, still making money and still driving Uber. And you'll be asking, what is really going on? Do you understand what I mean? That's the way they strive. That's the way they thrive. When others are complaining, they're seeing it as a what? Opportunity. You see some other people, like in some jobs, they will ask you, do you need overtime? Are you coming? Do you need some? Ask some people, they need overtime because maybe they have a lot of backlogs. They need some people, need hands to to meet up. Some other ones will say to you, no, man, I'm tired. I'm going home and all that. Nigeria will say, well, come on, man. I need it. Can you put me in three? Three. I need three overtimes. What are they doing? They're thriving. You know what I mean? They see stress as an opportunity, right? But that does not mean that some people are not they're not suffering. There are a lot of people are suffering. Some of them they're overdoing it in a situation whereby maybe some you see they forget about their own health. They don't really try to take care of themselves, right? Some people, those ones they know themselves too. See them sometimes they can't even you know take care of their body, their clothing, all that because they're working back and back, fucked back. They want to grab all the whole shift to make all their money. You understand? And some of them you see that they're burning out. That's not what I'm talking about. But what we're trying to say, how is the hustle? How most of them you see they're thriving. Come December now, you see, many are coming back. A lot of them are coming back to flex. A lot of them are coming back. They bring in dollars, they bring in the pounds, they bring in yen, they bring in it depending on the country where they are, they bring in euros, bring it into Nigerian economy. As they're coming back, they pour the whole money back into Nigerian economy because that's it. January, sometimes see them all going back again. They go into hustle. It's hustle. Everyone is going back to hustle. They're all going back to hustle. That's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, Nigerian hustle is not about location. It's about resilience. Okay. It's about resilience. I have to say this. It's about fire in your belly. That pepper that is in your stew. It's about knowing that no matter what, no matter where you are, Nigeria is in you, right? And if Nigeria is in you, then you are built differently. And that's the mentality. That's the way it goes. So when you're hustling, yes, hustle, but don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. When you want to thrive, yes, absolutely, yes, but rest when you need to. Try and rest when you need to. When your body is telling you that it's tired, you need to rest. Make sure that you rest. Dream big. Yes, every one of us want to dream big, but don't let Instagram rush you. Don't let other people what they're showing off to rush you in order for you to do something that you don't want to do. Right? You know what I'm talking about. Let's go to prison. So many people are they are in prison. A lot of them are in prison because of what? They want to rush. They want to rush it. They want to make it today and tomorrow. They just say. And they are in there now. They can't do it. They can do it. You get what I'm saying? Okay. This is where I'm going to stop this evening. I apologize again for some of you that tried to call, but couldn't go through. I understand it's just technical issues. I don't know why. I don't know why you're joining us today. If what we're doing here is you like what we're doing, just give us a thumbs up. Okay, please don't forget to share the program. Don't forget to share the program. Understand that on your contacts, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, just share it to your program. Okay, there's someone out there that would like to hear. There's someone out there that you have to make an impact in their lives and all that. Okay. On that note, I will leave you guys. and I will see you next week, Friday. Got that is have a lovely, wonderful, lovely